Honestly, by now you're probably used to me kicking off an Alexa look by telling you what the game is about and how it's going to be your new favorite game. You need to listen to me right now, okay? Put down your phone, I know you're multitasking. This could be, like, in the Game of the Year conversations for me. And I'm not kidding. This is a new tower defense roguelike called Gnomes, a game that we played last year, the demo of. And I thought this game was really special enough that I put it in my most anticipated games of the year for this year. And I think they delivered on the full release, man. I think they delivered. You can check this out tomorrow. It goes live on Steam. I've got it a day early thanks to the dev. I do intend on probably having another episode of this tomorrow as well, so I guess like the video if you enjoy it. Let's play Gnomes, and you'll see what I'm talking about with this being a very, very fascinating and very enjoyable little game. So 3 different modes currently in the game. You got the daily run, you got the random run, we got the campaign. These 2 are locked. We'll play them eventually, okay? But let's start with the campaign. We choose our guild and survive and progress to the next map, okay? So here's where we get into our guilds. And now I have already played a little bit of the full release of the game. So I have unlocked 2 other guilds. We're going to play with the starting guild to start, which are the rogues. How fitting for a roguelike game. We start with a house, which is just a house. It costs 3 to build the house. It gives me +1 population. We also have some gnomes. This is a knife gnome, okay? He costs 7. Takes up 1 spot. He does 1 damage every 0.4 seconds. We got sunflowers. When we build them, they cost 3, but they give me 1 per day. So after 3 days, the sunflower kind of pays for itself and then continues to be pure profit. Good to know. And then we start with a relic, which is the die. Okay, this gives us 1 free reroll per day. Lumberjacks play differently, rangers play differently. There's 16 different guilds in the game, all with unlocks for you to do. So you can kind of see where the variety is already coming in on this one. We're going to play as the rogues. Now, there's 8 different maps that you can play on as well. So 16 different guilds across 8 different maps. Again, it's some very good variety that you can get into, some good replayability. We're going to play on the forest. I made it to round 15 when I played off camera. We'll see if we can make it past round 15 right now by hopping into the forest. So here's how to play. This is kind of our grid that we have, and you can see currently that there are goblins coming out of the goblin tent. This is spawning regular goblins. They got 1 health, they got no armor. They're moving at 0.25 speed. 5 of them are coming out, and the interval between them is 0.85 seconds, okay? They're going to follow this path right through the trees down to our garden shed. If they come to the garden shed, I lose HP, and I have 10 HP. I mean, it's a tower defense game, man. You don't really need me to talk you through it like you're 12. I have money. I have 30 money right now. We can purchase some stuff, and we're going to. So let's build a house for 1. Do I know where I want to put the house? Not really, actually. I mean, like, no clue. I think I'm gonna put it here. Why? I don't know. I just, it feels right to be right there. And then I'm gonna place a gnome. The gnome needs to have a house because this gives me a population. You can see I got 0 out of 1 up here. And if I put down a knife gnome, he costs 7. Let's put him here because he hits the little angle right here. He can hit them on this side. He can hit them on this side. That seems pretty good. Now we get into planting crops. Now, if I wanted to, I could put down another house and another gnome, but I don't really feel the need to. Right now, I'd like to invest in our econ because right now, even though I start with 30 gold, I don't get any gold per turn. You can see I have +0 right now. So I'm actually going to plant some sunflowers. Now, crops can only be planted on fertile soil. So this is fertile soil right here. This is not fertile soil right here. This is swampland, which reduces the enemy's speed when they walk over it. And there's other environmental things that can impact our game. The different maps play differently. There's different buffs for being on swamp. There's different, there's synergies out the butt on this one. So let's plant some sunflowers right now. I'm going to plant 1, 2, and then I'm going to pause, okay? Because I kind of want to look at the shop here. So this is where the meat and potatoes of the game is, where we can buy new things that then can go into our possible list of things that we can put out on the board, or we can buy new relics, which go up here in this little bar at the top. We can also pay to gain more relic space. So right now, like, we got bagpipes, right? This is an uncommon relic. My gnomes gain 50% crit chance and 100% crit damage if I only have 1 gnome, which is terrifying. Is really scary. I don't know about you. The blood chalice uncommon, I gain 2 money every time I lose health, which is interesting, okay? Let me tell you, that's interesting. Because I could just tank the first wave, lose 5 health, gain 10 gold, which would be a profit of 7 gold. I think that that's probably a terrible idea. Gnomes have plus 5% crit. When I get a crit kill, I get 2 coins. The first crit kill. And then Green Thumb, when a gnome kills a goblin, adjacent crops and weeds spread. Also seems good. I mean, this seems like a good idea to maybe build around. You know, we maybe build around some crit. This guy don't have any crit, so this is a 5% chance to crit, which is, I mean, that's like nothing, man. Maybe I'd just reroll. We get our free reroll from our die. Now, rice. Costs 3 plus 1 per day, only grows on swampland. It's fine, right? Pickaxe, gnomes destroy rocks, stones, each day. Plus 1 for each. Gnomes get plus 1 damage per other unlocked gnome type. So I can buy more gnomes to then buff the damage of my gnomes. That does seem okay. Gnomes can stand in swamp. I'm going to tell you that I'm not interested in any of these. So we're going to invest in our econ, get up to plus 6 per turn, and we're going to let the wave run. And he's going to do some nice slicey. We're going to walk out of this fine. Now, that goblin camp goes away. My gnome is now in a horrible spot. It's fine. Just pick him up. Right? And that makes it very, very easy to deal with the situation at hand. Now, you are just dumping out, again, 5 regular normal goblins. So I do not feel too obligated to build a new path or anything. I think that this is where I would love to, like, take a look at some of our crops. Because, like, garlic, plus 1 per day, nearby goblins take an extra damage. Nearby goblins take an extra damage. Okay. So, nearby goblins take... So you would want this to be next to your gnome. It's kind of extra damage to the gnome, but it's not at the same time. Okay, interesting. Yams, build cost of 2, 50% chance of plus 1 per day, but it spreads to adjacent fertile soil. I kind of like you. I'm gonna buy you, okay? I think you're interesting. Plus 1 per day, nearby gnomes get plus 10 XP each day. It's interesting too. Immediately banish this and gain a random upgrade. Okay. I didn't talk about banishes. Banishes are used to remove items from the game. So if I, like, really don't like garlic, I can just say, see ya, and then you're out of here. Which can be nice. Maybe I don't like the chanterelle, which is a common relic mushroom. Gnomes gain plus 1 damage per nearby tree. I think that that's actually, like, pretty good, in my opinion, but I cannot afford it at the current moment. Manure, so it costs 5 right now for me to get it, but then it's a cost of 2 to make ground fertile. I actually think that that kind of rocks, being able to make ground fertile. But let's do this. You spread each day. Just give me another sunflower, okay? And then I'll carry over my 1 gold here. You're going to handle these guys with complete ease. And I feel okay. I feel okay. Now, you are spawning stronger goblins that have 2 health now. But my knife goblin, or knife gnome, whose name is Turnboots, what a name to be honest, he's leveled up, which is sick. He's now doing 2 damage. So this is he's just gonna handle them completely fine, which is good. This gives me a little bit more time to try to get something going on this run. Dynamite, blow up things. An uncommon relic, gain either 1 money, 1 heart, or 1 banish per day. I think early on that's good value, man. That's good value. Now, bamboo. This is a common tree and weed that spreads each day, blocks enemies. I think it's fine to take you. And then lantana. Common weed. Costs 1 to buy it, deal 1 damage when trampled, spreads each day. I'm taking you too, okay? Now this is interesting. If we were playing the game of crits, you give plus 20% crit chance, which is interesting. Also give one money per day. Do I like any of these? Yams can grow on regular soil. Holy frick. That would have been amazing, to be honest. Swamp tiles deal 1 damage. Wow, that's also really good. I'm gonna banish the dynamite. Shop has plus 1 item. That would be pretty good too. I think I'm just gonna chill with this. I think we want to start planting this stuff, because I would love for this to spread like frickin' wildfire, man. Like, let those spread like crazy, because that's going to now be defenses for us in the future. So we invest now, look at them spreading and going kind of crazy, and then we can start to build our run to push the enemies into that. Because we can now think about, like, putting bamboo here, and now the enemies are going to go through that, right? But then we're preventing it from spreading. Yeah, that's a good point too. So maybe we do not want you to do that. You're spawning many small goblins, 10 of them in 0.25 intervals. That's pretty scary. 10 of them. 10 of them. Okay. Maybe we do want to force you through the weeds a little. They're still gonna spread real nice. You're gonna go 3 are gonna get killed there. I'll hit probably 2 because you fire every 0.35, so I'll kill. That puts us at like 5 of them dying. Another dies here. I'm considering just sending it is why I'm hesitating. I think I'm gonna put down another weed right here. And then I'm gonna put down another house, man. And I'm considering this, but I don't think that's the correct play. I think this is a good play. Well, I think it's irrelevant. I actually think that these houses being down here is a better play. And then we have some fertile soil. Let's throw a yam down there so that you can start growing. And then with 1 money, give me another bush up there, man. I do think that this is interesting. Yeah, okay, so 1 made it through. I'm gonna tell you that I'm like totally chill with that. I think that's fine. You're spawning 5 goblins at 4 health. It's a little scary, for sure. They're gonna take a chunk of damage here. But not a lot. They're not gonna take a lot. But I got down another house. I think we need another goblin. And I think that you can appreciate... I really don't want them to go through my crops, man. And they're gonna just go straight through my crops no matter what. I think you can put this guy here. I mean, I don't love this. I think that that's pretty obvious why I wouldn't. You spread, which is nice. I need more fertile land. That's something that we need to keep in mind. Coffee, nearby gnomes get minus 20% cooldown. Okay. I can see that being really useful, actually. But do I want to invest another $2 right now in coffee? I don't know. Plus 3 per day, but minus 1 health? Nah, brother. Gnomes adjacent to trees get plus 2 gold. Wow. Gnomes get 20% crit chance. Plus 1 banish per day? Get out of here. Gnomes fertilize soil at the end of each day. Wow, you would be so good. Toilet paper is such a good relic for that, too. I would love that, but I cannot afford you. I cannot afford you. So, let's see. Maybe we just put down some more bush. I think that the bush it's a good thing and a bad thing, okay? Because it's good in the sense that I'm going to be doing some passive damage to enemies just by them, like, going through this stuff. But it's terrible in the sense that it's actually killing my, like, area, right? I just got a Steam achievement, have 100 or more weeds at one time. So we're getting a little weedy up in here, but I think I think it's a good thing for sure, because they're going to take a bunch of damage going through here. I think this is a really good time for us to put down some houses and get another gnome in. Okay? Now, I'm a little bit afraid that this guy's hitting, you know, 2 different camps at once. And they're just gonna go straight through my stuff. These are strong goblins, too. But this guy, he'll be fine. Or do you line this up so that... I mean, they'll probably be fine going through there. Let's put you here instead. There's more... Well, I mean, there's 6 there. There's 7 here. I guess put them here, man. That's fine. And then just save your $1. I think we're going to be fine here. I mean, they're going to handle them easily. I mean, there was absolutely no concern there. Okay, brilliant. Now you got more money. Corn. Cost 8. Plus 2 per day. It's okay. Wheats. 1 per day, but plus 1 when adjacent to another wheat. So 2 wheats becomes a cost of 12, but they're gaining 4 per day. So in 4 turns, you would pay for yourself, which is already fine at day 7. If I can buy 3 of you, then you're gonna be really good. I kinda like that. Gnomes have more crit when not nearby other gnomes. Okay. Gnomes use less population, but gain less XP. Also interesting. I'm gonna buy this. Restore 5 health, I don't really care. I think I'm gonna buy this. I don't know, man. It's not a lot, is my issue. I think corn is too little too late. The blunderbuss gnome. Look at this guy, man. Holy frick. He stuns enemies? Okay, you're kind of sick. I'm gonna reroll these. I don't think that they're quite good enough. Gain a banish. Weeds can't grow on fertile. That is intriguing. I just don't have a lot of fertile land to begin with. Crops and weeds deal plus 2 damage. Sorry. Got very excited for a second there. A common relic. You cost 3, you give me 1 per day. I mean, you're like kind of terrible, to be honest. Okay, weeds doing more damage is friggin' stupid, man. That's friggin' stupid. That obviously makes us... Oh, dude, we're like kinda cooked here, though. I literally can't get in there. Okay. I'm realizing a fairly large problem with our build right now. Yeah, that's an issue. That's an issue. Let's just prep for the future, okay? Maybe can I put down a house, force you to go another direction? Yeah. Maybe. Although not really, because you're still going through my house. So I can't afford to do that. I'm wondering if I just do nothing. And I know that's gonna look insane, but I think we're gonna be like completely fine here because the weeds are gonna, yeah, I mean, it's just not even close. Okay, Burger King popped up. The big goblin tent. Okay. You're spawning 3 dudes with 8 health. The reality is that all 3 of them would die just going through our weeds. So I'm really not concerned. I'll obviously set up my gnomes for this. But I need fertile land, man. I need fertile land. Dead goblins fertilize soil. It must be done. I mean, it must be done, right? More weeds. Dude, I don't know, right? +2 per day. Gnomes within 2 tiles get +33% cooldown. It's hemp, so they get slower. Okay, yeah. You're smoking the good stuff. I get it. Don't do drugs, kids. I am wondering about the daisies, but I really don't think I care. Although I don't know. Maybe I do care. You get +1 coin or die each day. And you also do the damage when trampled, and that's going to be more damage. I think I freaking buy you. I think I buy you, and then we put you in areas where you can expand, right? So like down here. And they're going to just get more weeds. I need more land is a big part of the issue. I think we're fine here. In fact, I genuinely, I think that they probably die. Yeah, they die before we even get them squared away there. It's free real estate, brother. It's free real estate. Are you seeing this over here? Okay. For one, you plant 2 of these and you never look back. But then you put your gnomes over here. I think that you go crazy right there. And then I think you go crazy right here. Right? Yeah, I mean that seems insanely good. And then you're still getting weeded. I think that we body you. The weeds look like this strat is a little dangerous, but I'm gonna tell you, I think this strat works extremely well. The weeds are doing their thing, and then we're gonna plant these suckers and look at the amount that they're gonna provide me. And I'm considering another, I'm gonna tell you. In fact, I'm going to invest in it right now while we can. So we're getting 23 money per day right now. This is really nice. And then they're going through weed hell, man. This is weed hell. You're cooked. You're absolutely cooked. I have no money to do anything else. But I'm going to be making 23 money per day. It's a slaughter. It's an absolute slaughter. And you're fertilizing this path along the way. Not that it really matters, to be fair. But you are fertilizing the path along the way. I think that this is so good that I am going to invest even more heavily in more wheat to get up to 30 per day. I still have 2 I can spend. I can technically buy roses +1 per day +1 heart when trampled, which is absurd, but that's fine. Gnomes destroy nearby trees each day +1 for each. Sure, right? More space is amazing because more space, we now want you next to trees. More space just means more, yeah, put him there. This is a little wonky, actually. Let's put you, like, here. Well, but we want you next to a tree, yeah. You're gonna go straight through them. I'm gonna end up accidentally killing my gnomes, man, which is not... Put them... Nah, you can't go there. Put them... Put them here. Is that reasonable? Nah, put them here. They're going through weed hell, man. There's no way they survive it. Now, this is small goblin hell, which is bad. Let's count our weeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I need them to kill 4. I think they could probably handle that. I'm making 42 money on this round right now. Yeah, I think that's brilliant. Okay, I think that's brilliant. I have 0 fear. I mean, I literally like a negative amount of fear. My weeds grow. I have 42 money. It's looking nice. Adjacent crops earn more money. I don't care about you. Gnomes use less population, but gain less XP. I'm gonna tell you that like, I kind of think you're awesome. Gnomes gain +1 damage for each tree. They chop down the trees, so you're not very good. Gnomes have more crit. I genuinely think that this kind of rocks. Because this now means I like don't need as many houses. And I can still place my gnomes. Right? I don't know. Maybe it's not good enough. I genuinely think that it might just not be good enough. 1 per day, 1 per adjacent. Level 1 gnomes get +1 damage. Okay. Well, now I want less XP on my gnomes. But instead, I'm just gonna buy a lot of gnomes, man. So let's set up 3 houses down here. And then I'm gonna place... You're kind of scary. Armored goblins. Okay, yeah, you're kind of scary, for sure. Let's... Yeah, I think your ass is probably gonna make it through there. I can't... the inability to place gnomes anywhere is... It is horrible. Okay. Oh god, they're all down here. Okay. So it is one singular camp for this. I could just have the gnomes die, but that seems highly illogical. So let's... I mean, we're gonna treat them as... fodder for money. Is this stupid? I think that this is probably stupid. I think that we probably lose some health here. But I kind of don't care. Just kidding. They're definitely gonna die. No, they're definitely gonna make it there. Okay. You lose 3 health, but you make 60 money. And then now, manure cactus. One damage per day. Caravan +1 population. 1 damage per day. Deal 1 damage when enemies pass adjacent tiles. I still think that coffee's kind of sick. And being able to like coffee and manure at the same time is crazy, I think. Weeds can't grow on fertile. That also seems kind of useful. You can turn ground into swamp. That seems kind of useful too, but I'm gonna pass on you. Crops and weeds penetrate armor. No slots available? Guess what, brother? Take a slot. A landmine. Yes, my very famous farming tool, a landmine. Airdrop. Add a random item to the build menu each day. That sounds fun, but I don't need you. Spreads to adjacent fertile each day. I mean, a spreading crop that gives money is very good. Gnomes have plus 35% crit, but 25% cooldown. I do not think you're good enough. I think that we need to get you cooking over here. Okay. We need damage on the gnomes right here, right now. You guys are really wanting to go all over the dang place. You're in like a horrid spot over here. Trampling all those is pretty sick though. So I'm actually wondering, let's throw down a house right here. This is a lot of enemies. I would like to place more gnomes, okay? And then we want to start placing coffee down. So if I manure, can I manure this? I cannot manure that. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to put you here. I'm going to manure this. I'm going to plant some coffee. The goal is to, like, hyper buff all of these guys. I'm really, like, kind of terrified about over here. So I'm actually going to place another house. I'm really actually very scared about this path. I think that they're just in a bad spot. But let's place a house. Let's place a gnome here. And I'm actually going to swap you. I'm worried about the guy going down this way, which is only one of them. So maybe I should not be that concerned. I'm not that concerned, man. I'm not that concerned. Okay, good. Very good. Day 14. The wizard gnome. I love it. When goblins destroy things, immediately refund them. I mean, it is very fascinating for a lot of money, actually, because hitting my crops, my weeds, and then you refunding them is stupid, right? This is like a no-brainer. Easiest thing to buy ever, but I actually don't have money for it. Because buying, unless I banish one of my items I have, which is a fascinating idea. You know what? I don't have any banishes. That's a good point. I would love to banish one of my relics, man, because they're kind of useless to me. This is horrible. Like this is not good for us, man. Because you are going to full get in the way of everything I've ever loved. Including my gnomes. Yeah, dude, I mean, it's actually is really bad down here. That said, you're spawning 15. I think that you don't die. I think that genuinely we're looking at place gnomes around trees to make money, okay? Put them in the opportune spots for money making. And I think that our weeds straight up cover them today. It's gonna look stupid. I'm gonna warn you now. It's gonna look stupid. I'm making 67 money today. It's too late for me to plant wheat and have it work out. You can put like one of them here. You're gonna lose a house, which is problematic. But I think that our weeds are going to kill all of them. I mean, it's gonna be like a little tight. All right, we're definitely taking a chunk of damage. Okay. Poor play. Poor play. Oh, dude, they're just in bad spots. They're in bad spots. I need a way to dig up stuff, man. Gain a heart with each item purchased. I have 114 money. I have to buy that. I mean, like, I have to buy that. Get rid of this so I can buy this, and then we can regain hearts. Sunflowers have a chance of going better. Gnomes have a -1% cooldown per coffee anywhere. Okay. I mean, that's great for sure. We want to buy. I don't have a slot available, man. We want to buy like cheap things. I can't buy anything though, is the problem. I literally cannot buy anything. Okay. So coffee anywhere provides benefit. So we're going to plant 1 million. Potentially stupid. Like, I'll be the one to tell you. Potentially stupid. I've also lost a house, but I still have gnomes, which is cool. You guys will take care of that. Well, and we can put another one here. But I am mighty concerned about... I'm mighty concerned about this guy. Like, he's a huge issue. It's actually, like... Is bad. Is bad to the point of I think we die. But I'm letting it maybe rip for right now. I mean, it definitely seems a little dangerous. It seems a little dangerous. You guys are still going through there. You guys take care of that, but over here, you're so freaking cooked. I mean, you are so freaking cooked. You guys have nice cooldown. I mean, like 0.25, 0.3. Those are nice cooldowns. You might as well also like put down an actual one right here. I mean, so you're down to 0.2 on some of these. Even more coffee is great. I don't know how I survived this. When a crop or weed is trampled, fertilize adjacent tiles. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. It's amazing, but the weeds have spread to the point where I cannot control them anymore. And the damn bamboo, I should have never planted it. I think our only hope is plant more weeds, man. When in hell, go a little deeper, right? But we are definitely going to die. It was a valiant effort, okay? It was a valiant effort. It was fun to go a little weed crazy here in Gnomes. We made it to day 14. I was trying to beat day 16. But I had a good time, and we tried out a build that is very interesting with all of the weeds. Hey, next episode, let's check out the lumberjacks, right? That have an axe gnome and a sawmill, and we start with the hammer, play a little different. We also have the swamp, which is a different map. We got dead trees that block enemies. We got the swampland that reduces the speed. So, different ways to play, different things to do. It's just a unique little tower defense game, man. It's got that minimalistic vibe, but filled with content to where I feel like there's a lot of variable builds that you can go with. And I mean, I just think it's brilliant. I really do. I love this game a lot. So I'm going to keep on playing it. You're going to play it starting tomorrow when it releases. Put it on your wish list today, and then I'll see you tomorrow for some more. But for now, thanks so much for watching. As always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.